Moin Moin Freunde, da bin ich wieder und wir können direkt weitermachen. Loslegen, was auch immer. Ich habe gerade schon mal geguckt. Die nächste Quest ist hier quasi das Ende von der Questreihe wahrscheinlich dann, so nehme ich das jetzt an. Und wir fahren einfach mal rüber. Wir haben ja direkt ein Boot hier vorne. Zack. Und ab geht's. Ja, mein Plan ist es eigentlich noch so knapp 3 Stunden zu spielen für euch dann so. Gucken, was wir noch schaffen in den 3 Stunden, ne? Ist aber durchsichtig, das Segel. Ich heute zum ersten Mal so. Was?
Alexios, there you are.
Ah
Am
ja.
I interrupting?
This is where I used to practice sparring with my father. After he retired to the fishing business, he lost interest. But I kept up the practice on my own.
Sparring without a partner isn't a real challenge.
Are you trying to goad me into a sparring match, mercenary?
I might be interested in some friendly competition.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Are you scared, Athenian?
Fine. Let's spar.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh. Ui, ui, ui. Hey.
That's all you got?
I'm just getting started. Filthy Spartans!
Timotheus, are you okay?
Na gut.
You fought well, Athenian. Timotheus? Timotheus, what are you doing?
No! Stop! Stop! No! No! Stay back! Get away from me!
Hä?
I'm not going to hurt you.
Don't you get it? I might hurt you if you don't stay away.
You're not going to hurt me, Timotheus.
You don't know that. I don't know if I could stop myself right now.
I know you're stronger than whatever this is.
When I get like this, if I lose control for even a second, the terrible things I see myself doing.
Timotheus.
No, no, no! Stop! Stop!
Just breathe.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you.
You're safe, Timotheus. I promise.
I feel better. Thank you. Would you mind staying with me for a moment?
Whatever you need.
Aha.
Father handled coming back from the war so much better than I did. Any loud noise or
okay,
unexpected
PBS.
hand on my shoulder and my heart burst from my chest. But he never flinched.
Did you tell him?
I couldn't bear to tell Father the reason I was discharged, let alone this. I wanted to make him proud.
Why were you discharged?
I lost control in the battle and killed one of my comrades. My commander and I were close, so he discharged me with mania instead of charging me with treason. When I returned from the war, Father never asked why. I don't know if he suspected or...
Maybe he was hiding his struggles, the way you hid yours.
If that's true, he was strong enough to hide it from everyone. I'm too weak to even hide it from you.
War isn't easy, Timotheus. Everyone comes back with wounds that never heal.
Physical scars fade. I'm not sure the ones I have ever will.
It's going to be all right,
For the first time, I think it might be.
Na gut. So, und jetzt quasi das Teil hier. Nicht wahr? Achso, genau, besorge. Oh, Moment mal. So, kann weitergehen. Genau. Also wir besorgen jetzt dieses Hirschzeug. Steht dort unten im Wasser. Da wo ich hergekommen bin natürlich.
That's a start, but Likinos will need more.
Na toll. Bloß weil der eine nicht im Bereich war, hat's nicht geklappt oder was? Oh.
Icarus wants to join the fun.
Oh, hier ist ja noch einer.
Be plenty of meat for Likinos' dinner.
Das ist der, oder? Ist er nicht. Da ist noch einer. Hinten, glaube ich, ne? Hier hinter? Ja. Aber irgendwo ist noch einer, hätte ich gesagt. Noch einer? Ne. Icarus irgendwo? Ne, ich dachte schon. Wie der schon wieder rumpfeift.
Beautiful view.
It certainly is. Did you manage to hunt down our food?
Here's the meat.
Perfect. I'll get started. Please, make yourself comfortable.
That was delicious.
I told you I could
Der
cook.
sitzt schon so
Was
komisch
the
da.
food worth it?
A few deer are no match for a mighty bestios.
I wish I had your skill. And confidence.
Fighter or not, I'm sure it takes a lot to be a renowned poet in Athens.
I may have exaggerated my accomplishments as a poet a bit earlier. The truth is, I'm not just home for a visit. I ran out of drachmi in Athens.
Why lie to your brother about this? Or to me?
Timotheus has always been my father's son. In every way. They both fought for Athens, they both worked in the family business. Timotheus' path was never for me, so I left for Athens to strike out on my own.
You're afraid of what he'll think.
He'll say it was irresponsible of me to leave in the first place. And he's right. I don't have any drachmi, or means to earn it.
You're an amazing cook, Lykinos. If you're looking for a way to make a living, you should start there.
I guess everyone needs to eat. Besides, any skill that impresses you is worth pursuing.
You never answered my question, though. Why lie to me about your career?
Isn't it obvious? I didn't want to appear a failure to you. From the moment I met you, I knew you were amazing.
I'm just someone who's had to fight every day of my life.
Still, you saved my life, Alexios. I'll never forget that.
Well, I'm glad I did. This has been nice, Lykinos.
It really has.
Huh.
I should check in on
Naja.
Timotheos and Lykinos at their father's house.
Der Blick ist auch geil. Schon geil, wie er die Kamera dann ranholt, so. Wenn du eine Weile stehen bleibst. Ja, ist cool. Na gut. Ja, wir sind dann nochmal zurück. Das ist tatsächlich schon sehr zu einem Rollenspiel geworden mittlerweile. Schon krass. Wir haben einen komplett anderen Weg eingeschlagen, ne?
What's happened here?
Oh. Da liegt jemand.
This looks like one of the bandits that killed Diocles.
Okay, liegt noch Fleisch drauf.
Whoever did this didn't take anything. Lykinos, are you all right?
They took him. The bandits who killed my brother took Timotheus
Where did they go?
to the ruins of Mykine. Please, you have to help him.
Okay, dann ist es doch noch nicht zu Ende. Okay, wo ist das dann? Okay, das ist aber eigentlich schon das nächste Gebiet dann. Okay, da wollen wir noch nicht rein. Wir wollen dann erstmal das hier zu Ende machen. Das geht hier quasi weiter. Und ich habe mich entschlossen, ich werde diese Zeitquests nicht annehmen, die sind mir zu dumm. Echt. Dahin laufen, hier hinlaufen, das machen, und das ist mir einfach zu... Ich auf jeden Fall aufpassen, nicht, dass ich hier wieder durchs falsche Gerät laufe irgendwie. Achso.
Are you Anthusa?
Me? Anthusa? I could be anyone for you, Lamb. I charge less than the Etera. But do I ever know my way around a haybed?
So her name means something to you.
Anthusa? She's been around forever, but I never met her. I know the Etera all work as one, on equal footing. But Anthusa's special. She talks, they listen.
I haven't met any Hetera yet.
Don't believe all you hear. They sell what a lot of us sell in Corinth. But for them, it's not just about the flesh. They're merchants of a sort, streetwise. Can talk as nice as they look.
Sounds like a good trade to work in. You don't want to be an Hetera?
Not in my prime anymore, am I, Miss Dios? By the time I study what they did, I'll be serving clients on my deathbed.
If the Hetera aren't here, where are they?
Their swords are too high and mighty to be down here in the dirt with us. You want them, you'll find them up on the hill. The Acrocorinth. By the temple, keeping Aphrodite's worshippers satisfied.
Ja toll, da wo ich muss. Ah. Ach, da oben. Ach du Scheiße. Ja gut.
They'll be watching
oh,
for me.
oh.
I need to be careful.
War hier, glaube ich, noch nicht an der Säule. Also gucken wir mal kurz. So. Das ist eine Zeitquest. Das ist eine Zeitquest. Das sind alles Zeitquests. 18 Stunden. 3 Tage. Verstehe ich nicht. Sind das jetzt Zeitquests oder nicht? Ich nehme die mal an. Ja, sind's. Okay. Dann lasse ich die. Die wird zur Zeitquest, wenn ich die dann quasi... Die auch rausnehmen? Ja, kann ich nicht. Okay, Sekunde. Weil mir machen diese Quests einfach keinen Spaß, ne? Das ist einfach da irgendwo hinrennen, irgendwas fix machen und so und dann war's das schon. Das ist auch ein cooler Abgang, ne? Ja, da oben gibt's eine neue Quest, wie es scheint.
This looks like the place.
Achso. Andere brauchen hier eine Bergführerausbildung zum Klettern. Ich kletter einfach so irgendwelche Berge hoch. Ungesichert. Ohne alles. Die Lappen.
A temple on
Muss
top
ja
of
sein,
the
Alter.
Aqua Corinth. That's what I'm looking for.
Komm noch hoch. Du kleiner Wolf. Bin mal gespannt, ob ich hier so rein darf. Oder ob das ein Problem gibt. So, gucken wir mal. Oh ne, sieht nicht so aus.
Nice view.
It just got a lot nicer. I was
Ach.
hoping to see you again.
Alcibiades, what are you doing outside of Athens?
Someone like me is always on the move. I've docked my ship in every port.
I'm sure you have.
If you're here for more than the view, I have a task for you. It is crucial this package gets to its proper recipient. It's not for me, but a man named Theodoros.
I'll help. But it's only that little box.
One should never judge something by its size, you know. A small thing may very well make a huge impact.
You said this package isn't from you. Why do you
Aber
have
diese
it?
Doppeldeutigkeit.
It came into my hands, that's all. Theodoros asked for my help, like I'm asking for yours now.
Why can't this Theodoros deliver it himself?
You're a curious one, aren't you? Some questions don't have answers. Sometimes things just are.
All right. Who am I giving the package to?
Diese Frage stelle ich nicht.
Vardas near the
Aus Prinzip.
Corinthian military fort. He's one of their stronger assets.
And I just tell him it's from you.
No, from Theodoros. Don't forget, Theodoros.
Okay. Hä? So.
People come here to worship Aphrodite. But the view is the real beauty.
Aufpassen, welche Wege ich betreten darf. Oh, das ist auch hoch, ey. Krass. Das glaube ich schon, wenn ich jetzt mal so gucke, eines der höchsten Punkte hier, oder?
A note.
Ah, wobei, der könnte es noch höher werden.
Written by Themistocles. Who knew the great general was also a poet?
Oh. So, also zu ihm muss ich dann mal, aber das ist jetzt nicht das Wichtigste. Ja, hier müssen wir erstmal hin.
Who do they think they are? I need to stop them.
Was sollen die denn? Achso. Sehr schön.
Behind you, Mystios!
Let's hope no one notices me here.
A quick day! Right there!
Who
Oh,
are
sure.
they? And why were they looking for the Etera?
Yeah! They think this temple is dedicated to them, the brutes.
The thieves are here, and the Etera aren't.
The Etera? They're much wiser than we are. They realized their visitors were all getting robbed on the way in.
There's no avoiding the monger's men in Corinth.
I'll keep my guard up.
He craves money, Mystios.
Not only that, but power. Once he smells it on you, you're a gunner.
So the monger is a Corinthian criminal.
Master of the underground markets. He rules with one hand open for money and the other clenched around a weapon.
A drachmi and blood-hungry monster's what he is.
So he's hunting the Hetera. Huh. For money?
Exactly. Since the Etera bring in so much drachmi, he wants everything they control.
Ah ja.
The thieves are better off robbing them than us.
If you know of the Hetera, then you know of Anthusa. I'm looking for her.
They say she's everywhere, though I've never seen her. But the Edera see everything.
I've seen them gather by the spring of Pireni, down the mountain. They meet clients there and then take them elsewhere in secret.
Good. Maybe pray to Aphrodite from home next time.
Na gut.
I'm here about the job you
Oops,
posted.
sorry.
What's going on?
A patient of mine who roams the streets. He is delirious. His infection is growing worse.
Okay.
How could you let him leave your care?
I tried to help the man, but the bandits took the herbs I was using to develop a cure. Now I'm worried if he continues like this, he may pass his infection on to others.
So you need a mercenary to kill him.
That would be the plan.
You can count on me.
Thank you, Miss Dios.
Leave it to me.
If you come any closer, there's gonna be trouble.
Okay. Ich soll doch da rein. Erstmal gucken jetzt hier. Ja, dann muss ich das ja machen. Weil sonst macht das ja keinen Sinn. Ja, ich muss ja da rein, genau. Also muss ich ja... Ah, okay. Uiuiui. Ich habe gar kein Feuer. Ach doch, da oben ist das Feuer. Okay. So, ich würde sagen, wir holen uns als erstes mal das Feuer. Was natürlich auch auf einer sehr geilen Position liegt, muss ich sagen. Uiuiui. Uiuiui.
Sparta won't soon forget this setback.
Drüben war nämlich auch noch gerade noch einer am Laufen irgendwo. Den ich bis dato noch nicht kannte eigentlich, oder? Oh. Die Falle steht auf jeden Fall noch.
What do you see? Report. Still nothing. Keep looking. There is no way they just vanished.
Quite the gruesome sight.
The fuck are you doing?
Oh, wow, wow. Okay. Okay, wohin tragen die jetzt? Oh, hier kommt ja noch mehr gerade. Frage ist, was machen die jetzt mit den Leichen? Schmeißen sie da runter, echt? Krass.
It was an honor to fight by your side.
Okay, da steht ein neuer. Muss die Leute ja minimieren, anders geht's ja nicht. Wow, 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 wow.
I'm not giving up yet. What's going on? Set the signal fire. Fully.
Ja. Oh. Das wird ihn hart treffen jetzt. Sehr schön. Ist natürlich geil, dass du den damit auch töten kannst.
What do you see that way? Keep your eyes open or you're warm food. They can't hide forever.
Ich will den Befehlshaber jetzt natürlich nicht töten direkt, aber... Oh, Schätze, 5 Schätze. Wo sollen denn die alle Stehen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kam dann ein Rabe vorbei gerade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ich sehe nur 4. Wenn ich ehrlich bin. Ah. Naja. Steht er jetzt besser hier? Haben wir noch nicht, wa? Hm. Achso, jetzt kann ich das hier abgeben bei dem da drin. Das finde ich auch ein bisschen doof irgendwie.
What do you want? This is for you. Give it here.
Is this some kind of joke? This is a cast of someone's dick. What's this engraving? This is for your wife, Thalia, for when she starts to miss me. Tell me now, who sent this?
You know a man named Theodoros?
Theodoros. He'll pay for this with his life. I'll destroy his men. I'll destroy his ship. He'll regret ever touching Thalia.
Ja, na denn. Viel Spaß, meiner. Ja, dann hoffen wir mal, dass wir jetzt nicht so rauskommen, dass es scheiße wird. Uns aber schon noch einen Spaß erlauben und hier den Bären mal rauslassen. Hoch. Der ist weg. Gucken, der Bär wird ja gleich aufräumen hier vorne, denke ich. Jetzt. Wie der Typ da vorne immer so läuft, so im Sprint. Na gut, jetzt wird der Bär nicht mehr viel machen. Das war schon, siehst du. Bär ist tot. Ja, die sollen ruhig ein bisschen Stress haben hier, wenn sie jetzt gleich sehen, dass da einer liegt von denen.
Don't give up. Order her. We'll make them pay for this. Listen
Ja,
up.
doof ist natürlich, dass sie beide so zusammenstehen, ne?
What do you see? No luck yet. Keep your weapons ready. If they're here, we'll find them.
Ist hier von hier aus? Ne. Das ist sogar noch eine Ebene tiefer. Deswegen. Kämpft sich auch super gut hier in so einem engen Ding, muss ich sagen.
Anyone there?
Diese Pizza, Alter.
False alarm.
Ne. Nee, schnell. Ah, echt jetzt?
I've got the archer! They shot from here. I know where you are. Anyone got eyes on them? I don't see them.
Oh, shit. Ah, echt jetzt? Ja, jetzt kommen die nächsten natürlich hoch. Super. Ja, es wird jetzt natürlich hart, denke ich, ein bisschen. Oh. Easy Sparta. Das ist natürlich cool, wenn du mir entgegenkommst, ja. Oh, shit. So. Hier ist er noch.
He's here!
Mhm. Ah, komm schon.
You fight worse than this.
kommt der jetzt ja noch? Oh, was? Was soll das denn werden? Oh. Jetzt mal einen wegkriegen hier irgendwie. Oh, wie viel kommen denn jetzt hier? Gott, das will Alter. Jetzt erstmal den hier. Oh, nein, nein, nein! Oh, was ist das denn?
Are you even trying?
Oh, das gibt's doch nicht, Alter.
Somebody get this man!
Oh.
Have you ever had a weapon before?
Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Jetzt wird's knapp, Alter. Jetzt muss ich mal kurz hier...
You're fighting against gods.
Gibt's doch nicht, Alter. Ist ja irgendwie mal so ein bisschen... Ich komme ja nicht mal ran irgendwie, Alter. Okay, sie suchen jetzt, ne? Ja. Glaub's ja nicht, ey. Sehr schön.
Are you trying to hit me?
Alter, wie heftig ist der denn bitte? Boah. Boah. Will ich einen guten Schlag leisten können eigentlich. Alter, ist der Wahnsinn, Alter.
You're a joke.
Oh, Alter. Ist das der Wahnsinn gewesen gerade. So, jetzt muss ich mich aber auch beeilen hier. Der nächste Söldner kommt bestimmt. Das verspreche ich dir. Das war jetzt heftig, ey. Krass. Achso, Da vorne steht immer nur einer rum, Alter. Ich glaub's ja nicht. Na, eine Truhe muss noch irgendwo sein. Oh, jetzt fehlt mir echt noch eine Truhe, oder was? Ach, da oben. Gut. Haben wir das auch. So, jetzt gucken wir nochmal. Wir alles gelootet haben, was wir hier looten können, ne? Siehst du? So, soll ich mal gucken hier. Hier können nämlich noch ein paar rumliegen. Na, könnte... Oh, warum geht der denn? Was ist denn mit ihm? Zum Beispiel nicht mehr, wo der Dings gelandet ist von denen. Der Schäfer. Liegt nur ein Helm drin, oder? Ja. Eigentlich müsste das noch so ein Leichtmatrose sein, sag ich mal. Irgendwo hier. Naja, wer weiß. Genau, das ist das nächste hier. Gucken wir mal kurz durch. Schub 40 schon. Also dafür nicht, aber hier. Achso, warte mal. 1,5. Das wäre das hier 1,553 und ich habe 1,567. Ja. So, und dann sind das hier die Zweier-Dinger. Das macht keinen Sinn. Das ist dann schon gut. Das ist dann auch nicht schlecht. So, dann ist jetzt 1,547 immer noch die am stärksten. Bögen. Okay. Nee. Nee. Genau. Quest-Items. Aber nochmal so ein. Hier sowas. Fertig. Auch nicht. Und auch nicht. So, hier noch eine... Jo. Die ist besser. Die hat mehr Attentäterschaden und sonst... Genau. Dann haben wir hier noch was. Oh, hier war viel. 2, 3. Ja. Wir können es mir tatsächlich aussuchen vom Schaden gegen Athener Soldaten. So. Und hier, ne. Genau, so. Gucken wir nochmal hier. Lexius der Allermann hieß man. Organus ohne Schuh, den habe ich besiegt. Und dann... Die ist neu. Aha. Dieser Arena-Typ, der steigt auch immer weiter auf irgendwie. Ja. Gut, hier habe ich nichts Neues. Gehen wir mal fix dahin. Soll ich hier auch mal rauskommen so ein bisschen? So.
Ah, so Alexios has finally found us.
You know me?
And you know her. This is Anthusa.
We saw you help the worshippers at the temple of Aphrodite. You've proven yourself a friend.
Hear that, Icaros? Her sight's as good as yours.
Someone also spoke very highly of you.
Surprise!
Phoebe?
Aspasia sent me. I work for her now, remember?
But why here? Corinth isn't safe.
I had to tell Anthusa you were coming. Aspasia taught me a new word. Emissary. That's me.
And now Alexios and I have met.
See? This is easy. And now I can help you.
I guess that'll be alright. Who knows what I'll get into.
Yes!
Just make sure you're extra careful.
We need to move inside, Alexios. We're not the only ones watching. Come with me, and we'll talk.
Can I come?
As long as you're quiet.
Was sind das eigentlich für komische... Ah, warum habe ich die Hosen nur genommen? Die sehen so schwul aus irgendwie.
What do I owe your visit?
I'll keep
Mit den
you
Stiefeln dazu.
about you.
Did he? Go on.
I'm looking for a woman from Sparta. A runaway, long ago. She may have gone by the name of Mirini.
Who's that?
She's my mother.
Your mother? You don't have a mother. Marcos told me he raised you.
What did I tell you about talking?
I see. There will be time to respond to your question, but that time isn't now.
As long as you tell me what you know, sooner or later.
You'll have to trust me. You don't get to where I stand without credibility. My word is yours.
And you can always trust Alexios.
Why don't you go play, Phoebe? Let me and Anthusa talk.
If you say so.
I propose a trade. Help me. Help us get stronger. Strong enough to rid Corinth of the Monger permanently. A simple transaction, I assure you.
You have a deal.
A wise decision, dear Misthios.
I haven't made it this far being a fool. I know when to take a chance.
Then we're in business. Now, you've heard of the Monger?
From what the worshippers say, he's someone I should watch out for.
They're right. I'm sure his victims wish they'd been more vigilant. My eyes are wide open.
Then you've held your ground well. You're not dead.
Not yet, anyway. But he's employed enough thugs to amass a small army. Now they're attacking people in the street, us included.
He's been killing Hetera.
Killing? We're smarter than that. But action must be taken before it goes that far. I'm not the only one who needs help. My girls, Damalis and Irina, are suffering too.
More Monger trouble.
I wouldn't doubt it. Work against their aggressors, and then it will be his turn to suffer. You'll find Damalis here at the spring, but Irina has gone to Bellerophon's garden.
What's wrong with Irina?
She's looking for Cleo. Another Etera who's gone missing. I've been too distracted to help in the search.
Has Damalis told you what's wrong?
She hasn't told me much, but I know these girls as well as I know myself. Something's not right.
I'll see what I can do for them.
Good. The monger feeds his thugs. With a drachmi, he makes smuggling. Weapons, mostly. Which is all the more lucrative now that he has a war to supply.
So, if someone interrupts the monger's supply, his men go hungry.
Exactly. Go to his warehouse in the port of Lecheo and burn his cargo. All of it. We'll let chaos take care of the rest.
Why rob people who can't put 2 drachmi together if he has a business? It's illegitimate, but gets him rich.
Even the smuggling is a front. He steals slaves, innocents, who shouldn't be harmed, but his thugs can burn.
Seems to me that burning his biggest source of income is asking for trouble.
I want to put the new muscle I've acquired on show. Plus, violence is the only language he understands.
I know many people who speak that language. Then the warehouse will be cinders.
Okay.
So you're here to help us, Mistios? You don't look like a monger spy.
I'm more the in-your-face type. You have a monger problem, Damalis?
I might. One of my regulars has changed. He was a decent man once, but now he's gone bad.
Corinth seems to have a shortage of decent people.
I need someone with muscle to figure out what's behind the change. Why he's different.
He's gotten you scared.
He asks me questions I don't know the answers to about our drachmi. Where we keep money, what Anthusa invests in. As though we're Athenian aristocrats.
Can't Anthusa intervene?
I'm not naive. I won't expose the others to this. So he can go after them next?
He might anyway. Sounds like he needs answers.
Who was he before all this?
Obsessive, but never threatening. He didn't stand out in symposiums until he had his drachmi act for him.
Well, something's sure giving him courage now.
I'll see what he has to say for himself.
If he's not lurking around here, he'll be at his house. I want this to end today.
It will. People tend to show their true selves to my spear, whether they like it or not.
Okay. Oh, dann ist der nächste Söldner. Legen wir uns mal kurz hier ein bisschen im Grünen. So. Gut. Ah, guck mal, da ist schon einer 39er. Ich bin 39, ne? Da ist noch ein 39er. Und der hat den kompletten Betrag hier. Wenn ich den kille, ist vorbei. So, wo sind die Quests jetzt alle? Oh, hier ist eine... Aha, ach so, doch, die ist da, ja, Standard. Was ist das hier? Okay. Das ist das Lagerhaus wahrscheinlich, ne? Ja. Genau. Gut, das kann ich eben hier, dem könnte ich noch was sagen. Hier oben ist das Kriegsfeld, das ist aber auch weit weg. Weit weg. Ja, Nachrichtentafel, genau. Nachrichtentafel will ich haben da. Ah ja. Okay, also es... Achso, den Zivilisten ausschilden, ja, okay. Das sind Sidequests. Sidequests will ich nicht. Okay. So, ich bin gleich wieder da. Ich muss nur mal kurz ein bisschen was machen und dann bin ich wieder für euch da. So, da bin ich wieder. Kleine Pause ist durch. Und damit können wir jetzt hier weitergehen. So, da ist er. Was mit ihm? Ah, okay. Okay, wir gehen mal weiter. Brauchen uns ihn ja erstmal nicht hier anlocken, so. Guck mal. Ach so. Ne, das war richtig. Gott. Gott, habe ich kurz gedacht. Das ist der andere. Okay. Aha. So, das sind die beiden Quests. Na gut. Ja. Ja, die wissen, dass ich dahin zurück muss. Okay. Ja, die stehen natürlich noch hier unten. So, die erste ist hier. Wir gucken mal, ob wir hier was anfangen können mit.
Don't blame me!
Sehr schön. Oh, der ist hier. Muss natürlich gleich den nächsten holen.
I see him!
Auch sehr schön. So, dann wollen wir mal die Quest abgeben, wa? Langsam mal. Nicht, dass hier noch jemand kommt.
I was just starting to miss you. I hope you delivered the package?
Vardas threatened to kill the Odoros when I told him. I also wasn't expecting the package to be, well, that.
It was a nice surprise, wasn't it? I can make another one for you too, if you'd like.
Another one? You?
It was mine, yes. It looked good, didn't it? I needed to get the Odoros out of the way, and now he will be. I impress myself sometimes.
Whatever you say.
Why don't we let our bodies do the talking? Surely you had thoughts of it as well when you saw the cast of me?
Nein.
Before the gods.
Let's make an offering.
I'm not interested.
Oh, a shame. Aphrodite would have loved it. Maybe another time.
Nein, definitiv nicht. Was ist das eigentlich für ein Zeichen, was er da... Achso. Also wir können ja mal in der Zeit hier noch fix uns pushen. Stufe 40 ist nämlich jetzt angesagt. So. Das ist schon mal sehr geil. Achso, kann ich ja gar nicht... 1600 für... Was ist das denn? Hier 1600. 1613 gegen 1622, also bleibe ich bei Kurzwaffe. Ist auch nix. Noch irgendwas, oder? Nee. Was, 2 Helme? Nee. Fähigkeiten kann ich nochmal pushen. Warte, das Weitsicht, um alle Geheimnisse zu offenbaren, inklusive Thronen und Geheimnisse in einem Radius von 20 Metern. Mhm. Achso, das ist auch schon fertig. So, Verschwinden habe ich eh noch nicht genutzt. Ist noch... Hält noch der Schlag. Achso, das habe ich auch noch nicht genutzt hier, so richtig. Ah. Ist das hier noch? Fähigkeit. Töte lautlos, verringert die Geräusche deiner Bewegung. Ja. Boah, geil da. One-Hit-Kill. So awesome.
You again? Have you killed him?
Your man is dead.
By Zeus, thank you. Please, take this as a reward.
Happy to help.
Ja. Okay. Die nächste entsprechende Quest ist die hier. Ja, neuen Söldner entdeckt ist nicht so wie vielleicht neuen Dingsbums-Typen da entdeckt. Von der Gruppe. Ja.
By Aphrodite. Cleo better get...
Maybe there's something a mercenary can do for you.
How did you know I needed help?
Anthusa told me you could use a hand.
Cleo, one of our girls, didn't meet me for prayer this morning.
She wasn't at home either. I'd go investigate, but I'm not sure what I could do on my own.
She might have been taken.
I asked around. One of our clients said he saw Cleo brought aboard the ship. The men were armed, so
Hat sich schön
there
auf
was
den Finger
nothing
gehauen.
he could do. I'd pay a lot of drachmi to get her back.
Armed? Take me to the ship. We'll get Cleo back.
Follow me.
Who do you think took her?
It wouldn't be the first time the Monger's men came after one of us.
Aber goldene Rüstung, Alter, geil.
None of us have ever disappeared like this before. Some are worried they'll be taken next.
See!
Wie sie schön alle umreitet. Und ich dann auch natürlich. Die erzählt gar nicht mehr wenig.
Come on.
Corinth may have a bad reputation, but it wasn't always that way. We used to be safe.
Until the Monger.
We're not sure why he came here, but Corinth is worse off because of him.
Wieso steht mein Schiff denn jetzt hier?
There. That's the boat our client described. Please, get her back safely.
Mhm. Natürlich. So, kommen wir nochmal kurz hier ran, ob es hier noch normale Quests gibt. Nein, nein.
Rowers, to positions!
Ready when you are, Commander. Leaving the harbor! Here! Looks like something valuable!
Ship your oars!
There's some debris in the water.
Was wird bei?
Oars down! I need archers! Get them!
Komplett gedreht, wa? Da ist noch ein Piratenschiff. Schön. Mit denen. Echt jetzt, Alter? das war ja auch sinnlos gerade, ey.
Ready to shoot! Sailing speed!
Einige Piratenschiffe unterwegs.
Rowers, do your oars! Ready for battle! Arrows! Straight! Archer! Forward! We need to move before Who's ready?
Okay, schön.
I'm here to rescue you.
Rescue me. You sunk my boat, pirate.
Me, an outlaw. You wound me.
What are you talking about? Mistios, please. We were heading to Mykonos, which is safe. If you'll take me there, I can pay you the toll I would have paid my crew.
All right, I'll get you there. Next time my crew docks at Mykonos, you can depart. In the meantime, welcome aboard.
Thank you, Mistios. This is what's
Kannst ja ein
best,
bisschen
I
extra Geld
promise.
verdienen. Achso, ich bin schon auf meinem Schiff. Was anderes ist schon untergegangen, wa? Da. Ah. Na toll. That was not the plan. Oh, okay. Ja. Naja. So, was haben wir denn sonst? Achso, hier. Ja. Gibt die Maus ist frei. So machen wir das erstmal. So, dann besuchen wir doch den Freier mal. Mal gucken, was er so zuerst hat. Das ist auch witzig. Schön die einzelnen Dinger gelaufen ist, geil. Hüpp. Ach, na, wen haben wir denn da? Oh, hier ist noch jemand unterwegs gleich.
Stay back!
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Watch will be
whoa.
vigilant here.
Phoebe. Reicht das? Ne. Da kommt nämlich jemand an.
Alexios, it's me. Alexios.
Jetzt müssen wir halt gucken. Der kommt nicht her, dachte ich mir. Das kann ich nämlich nicht gebrauchen. Dann komme ich aus dem Gespräch raus und dann... Jetzt geht er weg. Jetzt geht er nicht weg. Oh, ich glaub's wohl. Was ist denn mit ihm?
I'm here!
Ist aber auch ganz schön rein, ja. Kleiner.
Accept your death, eagle bearer!
Boah. Boah, fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, das gibt's doch nicht. Ah. Na, jetzt bin ich aber gespannt. Nur weil ich noch gebrannt habe, ey. Ich hatte die schon schön besiegt, ey.
Alexios, it's me. Good, you found me.
What are you doing here?
I heard the Mali's talking about her crazy client earlier, and I wanted to help.
Fine. But you have to do as I say. No games.
I know that already, because you never let me have any fun.
I'm going to talk to Damalis's client and see what he has to say.
I've been here, spying, and I heard him mumbling to himself. He's weird. But maybe if I tell you what he said, it could help?
Let's hear it.
Let me think. He said something about having to meet someone at Faye's pig farm tonight. That could help.
It could. Did he mention why?
To get something from them. A deed to some land, I think he said.
Well, that's something. What else?
Oh, he said their name. Vinomenes. Wonder who that is.
Good to know. Thank you, Phoebe the spy.
Not bad, huh?
Time to act. Listen closely.
Sehr gut.
Sneak inside and see what you can find in his house while I distract him.
Quiet like a mouse.
Good. But if you get caught, run. Right out the door. We'll meet afterwards. Promise?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Ach, das ist das, glaube ich, was ich schon mal gesehen habe.
Do I know you?
No. But I know you.
If Miron sent you, tell him I was going to pay him back this very night.
No one sent me. We need to talk. I know you're up to something.
Something? Something could be anything. You have nothing on me.
You're going to Thea's pig farm and meeting some like-minded person there, I hear.
Where did you hear that? You're wrong. Dead wrong.
They owe you a deed to some land. What that land will be used for, I don't know.
A spy? What else do you have on me? Cough it up.
The Nomenis will be quite upset if I don't let you meet him tonight.
How? What do you want?
I know about the Malis, and as her client, you seem to think she owes you something.
I do love her, you know? With my whole heart.
And yet, you're scaring her.
Better me than another more careless man. Either I hurt the Malice or I'm killed.
That's not love. It's weakness.
You say it as though I don't know. He knew that too. That's why he's making me.
Who's making you?
Tell the Mollies I'll stop. That I'm sorry.
Fine. Here, old man.
Ah, geht doch. Wie ist sie denn hier reingekommen überhaupt? Wow, 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 wow. Ach du Scheiße. Den muss ich mir jetzt nehmen. Egal was ist. Oh. Jetzt haben wir eine andere auf jeden Fall. Nee. Nee, was soll das denn jetzt? Oh. Das gibt's doch nicht, Alter. Oh, was soll denn das, bitte? Oh. Alter. Eigentlich müsste das ja gehen, ja. Warum krieg ich die nicht geblockt, verdammt? Boah. Oh Gott. Boah. Alter.
You chose the wrong person to fight.
Puh. Das war jetzt aber auch echt heftig schon wieder.
Let's see what we found.
I wonder what this means.
What's this? A coin purse?
His things aren't very nice, though. If he's rich, why have all that junk?
He must have just gotten paid. I've seen that iron poker used before.
He didn't have a furnace. Why does he have this?
It's not used for fire. It's a weapon for torture. I saw someone use it in Fokis. Someone huge.
Huge like the monger?
Just like the monger. What does the letter say?
It's mean. It says he'll get hurt if he keeps doing things wrong.
I thought as much.
And it says more. That he needs to bring the Malis to a place here in Corinth. There's directions. What do you think it is?
Don't know, but I'll find out.
Right behind you.
Not this time. Go to the Malis and wait for me there.
Oh, please.
You've done enough for today. It could be dangerous. I'll come find you after.
Fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I got the sword from you from his house.
Wow, you're a good thief. A place to bring the Malis. A prison? I should find out.
Seht ihr den groben Schwert, okay? Neuen Bogen vielleicht? Oh, wird's geben. Und endlich neue Hosen wird's auch geben mit einem Level-Up nochmal. Cool. Schöne Legendaries. Die sind sehr schön, alle besiegt, ey, geil. Na. Ist das der Ort oder was? Oh, da komm ich da nicht hoch. Naja. Da ist noch ein bisschen mehr drin, okay. Ja gut, das ist nicht so schlimm.
No way. No. I'm under fire! They're firing from over there! I know where they are! Where'd they go?
This must be the place described in the letter. Anybody home? It's blood. Lots of it.
Ah ja.
A lock of hair. Smells familiar somehow.
Kommt mir bekannt vor, echt? Aha.
Chains. Oil. This can't be what I think it is.
Oh doch, das ist es.
Malaga. What is this?
Gotcha! All right, you little shit. Who sent you?
What are you doing here?
I wanted to help.
Give her here.
Leave, Phoebe. Now! Don't take another step.
You're brave coming here. You want a whipping? The monger would love to take you on.
He'd rot in the underworld for that.
Prude, this is Corinthia. Anything goes in this Sexandron, and the monger will be satiated.
You're as sick as he is, Worm.
Whether they like it or not, any victim he likes gets his special treatment. I'll tell him you volunteer.
You'll get my special treatment right now. I'll fucking kill you.
Nein, nicht aufheben. Okay.
Δέσποινε και κύριε πολίτε, κοιτώνας περικαλύπτοντας το ημέτερον σώμα, ως περ τα αγάλματα ή αοράτε εις τους ναούς και την αγορά.
Und Phoebe ist auch da, ja.
Alexios, your little friend beat you back.
You made it.
And fast. I know all the shortcuts now. I'm sorry, Alexios.
It's all right. You had good intentions.
I thought I could sneak in, like before.
I'm glad you didn't, especially with what I found there.
What happened to you?
I just left the monger's Sexandron, if you can believe it. And it's where you were headed.
No.
It's true. Your client was being forced to take you there. And we found these.
What does this mean?
It means the monger got to him. He does have his hand in everything.
At least I know how to deal with him now that I know what he's after.
He'll leave you alone now. He gave me his word.
So, we really can trust you, can't we?
We're not all so easily blackmailed.
Okay, und dann ist jetzt noch hier die Quest. Die ich abgeben muss, kann, darf. Diese Wegbereiter-Quests sind auch irgendwie... Weiß nicht.
What happened? Where is Cleo?
Your friend is safe. That's what matters.
So, she's really gone.
She's not coming back. No.
Thank you. I'll let Anthusa know. Guess I'll be alone at prayer tomorrow. You promise she's safe?
You have my word.
Nice. Nice and dice. So, als nächstes geht's hier weiter. Neun Bogen. Nein, ich aber nicht. Der reicht mir nicht dafür. Das Lagerhaus des Hökers. Okay. Ferienhändler, okay. Holz. Achso, wenn ich den versenke, würde ich Holz kriegen, okay.
Best stay out of sight.
Drei Schätze plündern.
This is the place. Time to burn some cargo.
Welchen Cargo soll ich denn verbrennen?
Please! Help!
Aha.
You're untied. Go.
Ich weiß halt nicht, was hier alles... Ah. Natürlich. Das war doch so klar.
I have done nothing. Please release me.
Oh, oh.
You have given me a chance, friend. Thank you.
Wait a minute. You won't.
Victory!
Natürlich kommt der nächste. Oh, das ist nicht gut. Das ist nicht gut.
Come and get it.
Double Tag Team. Nice. Mhm.
Get there!
You fight like a Spartan. There's resolve in you.
We have that in common.
I saw innocents trapped in the flames.
The ones in the warehouse? I freed them already.
A good soldier acts when he's told. A great one is 2 steps ahead. Thank you.
My name's Alexios. I'd thank you too if I knew who you were.
Brasidas of Sparta. You're a newcomer to Corinth.
You're a spy too.
An old Spartan tactic. I have my ways.
I get the sense that's a Corinthian hobby. Anthusa has her Atera watching from every post.
Ah, Anthusa. We disagree, but have a common enemy.
The Monger.
We agree he should be killed, but we differ on how.
So, Sparta has a Monger problem. What do you know about him?
His weapon has a far reach. Corinth is allied with Sparta. It's our duty to protect them.
Then working alongside Anthusa is your best bet.
If she had her way, the Mongol would be flayed in the streets. Sparta wants him dealt with quietly.
What do you want to do with him?
Right now, the Mongol rules Corinth. I want to replace him with minimal bloodshed.
Killing him and his men doesn't seem to fit your peaceful proposal.
Nothing else has been successful. Trust me.
What happened?
We arrested his top men, armed the citizens, tried to stir the police against him. It never came to be.
The only thing left to try is a quick slice of the blade.
That would do it.
We'd lure him into Corinthia's sacred cave, and it'd be over.
By the time I leave Corinthia, the Monger will be dead.
Do that, and Sparta will be in your debt.
I was Spartan once.
Once?
Until I was thrown off Mount Taygetos as a child and left for dead.
You're the son of General Nikolaos? All of Sparta knows your name. And here you are, alive. Impossible.
I survived. I raised myself alone while life continued in Sparta.
Never mind being a Spartan. Those of good character will forgive and should be forgiven.
I'm on the hunt for my mother, Merini. And the only way is through Anthusa.
Yes, Merini.
You knew Nikolaos.
A good general, but a stubborn Spartan.
And rewarded for his loyalty.
But he disappeared, and his body was never found. The state pronounced him dead.
That's all right. I haven't seen him since I was a child. You don't know anything about Merini, do you?
I know that no one should have to endure such tragedy alone. And I heard she left Sparta that night. No one has forgotten Merini.
From what I know, she wanted them to forget. There's no going back now.
The displaced can always find their way home. The gods have just decided you must fight for it.
They couldn't make it any easier.
Chin up, Spartan. Easy doesn't exist.
Goodbye, Brasidas.
We'll meet again. I'm in the fight with you. Show courage.
Ja, das werde ich tun. Ach, da steht er noch rum, okay. Aha. Guck mal, wer da kommt. Was ist denn diese andere Truhe hier? Muss ja irgendwo noch so eine Truhe sein. Jetzt mache ich mit denen jetzt. Oder auch nicht. Ja doch.
Your word for dead or alive!
Won't last much longer.
Trotzdem. Muss da irgendwo noch so eine Truhe sein. Hier drin ist ja auch nicht. Der nächste, Alter. So, jetzt haben wir 1612 gegen 1691, also gehen wir mal auf lang. Wir haben hier einen neuen Bogen. Das kommt weg. Es gehört ja nicht dazu da vorne. Ich wollte gerade sagen, wo ist er denn jetzt hin? Tja. Ich gehe davon aus, dass ich es nicht mehr finden werde.
Is someone there?
Kommt auf jeden Fall nicht zurück. So, was haben wir denn in Quest bis jetzt noch? Ach hier. Ah, guck mal, der Krieg hat sich auch gelöst hier. Schiff steht jetzt hier draußen irgendwo, glaube ich. Ja, da hinten. Wo ist denn Mykonos eigentlich? Ich weiß es immer noch nicht irgendwie. Gehen wir jetzt halt hier hin. Hm. Ich auf jeden Fall aufpassen. Oh. Sehr gut. Wieso muss ich bei einigen eigentlich den Tod bestätigen und bei einigen nicht? Boah, gibt eine geile neue Rüstung. Ja. Bam. Ho, ho, ho. Die ist ja mal awesome. Ja, ist ein goldenes Vlies. Wow, 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 wow. Die ist ja mal richtig awesome. Alter. Ist nicht eigentlich irgendwas, was noch... Ne, Stufe 42 ist das, ne? Ist nicht irgendwo anders noch was mit Stufe 40 oder so? Ne, ne? 41 ist dann hier. Und hier habe ich schon lange nichts Neues mehr. Naja. So, ich glaube, ich werde die Quest nur noch abgeben und dann reicht das für mich heute. Aber ich bin noch ziemlich müde. Ich habe ja auch ein paar Söldner umgebracht hier. Falsch.
Your plan seemed to work. The Monger's thugs ambushed me.
I heard. I also heard you had no problems dealing with them.
It wasn't my first fight in Corinth.
Or your last. We're going to take the monger to task at the theater. I've arranged a Corinthian drama no one will forget.
Brasidas is worried about the anarchy that could follow the Monger's death. He wants him dead, but wants it done quietly.
That man is a long way from Sparta. This is Corinthia, so we'll do it the Corinthian way.
I agree with Brasidas. I say we take him to the sacred cave.
This isn't what we planned.
The Monger needs to be erased from existence. We'll fight him in a private place, and he'll die. A simple transaction. Remember?
If you insist, we'll meet you at the sacred cave.
So, laufen wir erstmal hin, gucken wir mal kurz. So, wir können hier noch kurz handeln. Kultisten, weiß es in der Nähe. Okay. Keine Ahnung.
Here to you.
war das nicht. Was ist das hier unten noch? Zerfledderte spartanische Flagge, eine von Abtrünnigen verkauftes spartanisches Banner. Ah. Aha. Mhm. Das lohnt sich halt auch nur, wenn du viel und lange hier machst, wa? Ja. Die dann halt verbesserst oder so. Was kostet denn das Verbessern von, was weiß ich, dem hier? Oh, 5700. Ich meine, gut, die Waffe ist natürlich dann auch, ne, mit 17.000, dann 8. Ja, die lassen sich alle aufs selbe Level bringen. Also siehst du, hier ist nämlich auch der Unterschied. 3,93. Die geht aber auf 4,32 hoch. Hier war auch den Unterschied. Die sind auch stärker. Bei den Schuhen auch. Also es gibt Unterschiede. Oh gut, jetzt brauche ich sie nicht. So, wir können ja nochmal gucken. Hier. Ah, cool.
Empty words are best left unsaid.
Dann gucken wir mal kurz. Achso. Der irgendwo ist, wo ich schon mal war. Nee, ne? Nee. Aber haben wir auf jeden Fall eine neue Quest gekriegt. Ja. Irgendwas kommt mir Spanisch vor, ein bisschen.
So it is you, a demigod in the soot and shit streets of Corinth, killing my men, helping those fucking parasites?
That's me.
Ah, arrogant, just like your mother.
Mhm.
You'll never rule these streets, you pig!
Oh, you bet your pretty face I will.
Get your filthy hands!
And when I do, I'll rip your fucking head right off and send it to the cult as proof.
Mhm. Also haben wir was dazugelernt.
What? You knew?
Oh, I fucking knew her all right. She was big fucking trouble. But I'll pay her back. When I'm done with you,
Also lebt sie
I'm
noch.
gonna find your mother and bring her your fucking head. Demos will wish she was watching this.
Not if I bring her yours first.
Get the fuck out of my city.
It's not yours anymore.
Get the fuck off my streets.
Einer der Kultisten. Sehr schön. Welcher ist es denn? Ah, hier unten.
You're going to fight me? You're fucking crazy!
This is going to be easy.
Oh. Ups. Ah.
Wish I could have been there to watch Demos break your neck.
Don't make me laugh.
Wait! No! The people of Corinth must see him die.
And Susa?
Take him out of here and bring him to the theater. Show everyone his cowardice.
No. You wanted him dead. Here he is.
It's a shame that people don't get to see him bleed. His cries should have rung out across the city.
He's dead. I've delivered. Your turn.
Yes, you're right. He's dead. Take his body to the square. Let the people get a last good look at him. As for you, Alexios, I owe you information. We'll talk about your mother, just not here.
Na, ich hoffe, na doch, ich dachte es mir.
I can't give you enough thanks for what you've done. And for once, I can also thank Alcibiades. He sent you here, after all.
There is more to him than meets the eye.
He knew you could save Corinth from that beast.
Everybody benefits, everybody wins.
You've proven to be a very valuable business partner.
Speaking of business, you owe me, Anthusa.
Yes, Myrine. She came and left Corinthia in a flurry, but made an impression on me. Like a great storm.
I remember that part of her well.
A strong woman with great intensity. She wanted to find her place here in Corinth, but never found what she was looking for.
You speak of her kindly. You were her friend.
Perhaps on the surface, but she had a great pain in the middle of her that no one could get to.
How did you come to know her?
There was so much rain that night. I saw her, sleeping in the streets, and gave her shelter.
She was a vagrant? I wonder what my father think of that.
I didn't know what happened to her. All she told me was that she'd left the place
kommt
that
er?
tore her apart. Sparta.
Did she find work?
She kept to herself, with one eye always on the port. She could have stayed with us, but I think she was looking for something else.
Was there no mention of her past? A husband, a family?
Nothing. Speaking of Sparta only brought her misery. It's like a part of her was missing.
After Corinth, where did she go?
That? I don't know.
She must have given
Na
you
toll.
some hint.
I don't think even she knew where she was headed. All I know is she won a ship thanks to a lucky dice throw. Tyche owed her that much, at least. I remember the ship's name well. Siren Song.
Siren Song.
It was famous for weathering all that Poseidon threw in its path.
Thank you, Anthusa.
May the gods look well upon you, Alexios. Visit me anytime. I'll catch you up on Corinth's affairs. It seems I have an interesting future ahead of me.
So do I. Siren Song. If I can find someone who knows the ship, I'll be one step closer to finding her.
Die Männer des Hökers kann ich einsetzen, okay. Mhm. Ich werde noch das hier machen, fix. Aber erstmal gehen wir hier hin, fix. Noch so eins. Jetzt brauchen wir, glaube ich, 9 schon oder so. Ist noch dazu gekommen? Achso. Ach, das ist ein 36er Helm sogar nur. Aber der ist stärker. Spartanischer Heldenhelm. Und? Boah. Der sieht natürlich auch fett aus. Des Hökers kann ich jetzt auch wählen, aber ich bleibe bei den Assassinen. Ja. Söldner. Mhm. Ich bin gar nicht mehr so weit weg vom Leader. Wo muss noch jemand sein? Kultisten. Ah, hier gibt es neue Infos scheinbar. Ah, der Weiße will Brasilas tot sein, also sehe ich den auch nochmal. Okay. Cool. Was ist denn jetzt hier? Achso. Makedonien. Achso, ne, das ist das ja, okay. 37, 37. Aber das hier sagte ich ja, will ich als nächstes. Die ganzen Inseln habe ich ja auch noch nicht hier, ne? Die waren alle niedrigleveliger. Naja. Wir gehen erstmal hier hin, fix. Dann erzähle ich dem alten Mann noch das und dann mach ich Schluss.
Ah, I could hear your footsteps. Welcome back.
I've traveled to the Acrocorinth. From there, I could see all of Corinthia.
Ah, I can only wonder at what the worshippers of Aphrodite do to pay her tribute.
The Aetera keep the spirit of Aphrodite alive, usually well into the night.
Exactly as your goddess deserves. When I was younger, I'd lie awake dreaming of what it would be like to go worship, of course.
Now that's out of the way, you owe me a tale. You said the king killer Darius was hired to kill you too?
He was. By my brother.
Your brother? None of this is making any sense, old man.
I trust you, so I will tell you. My brother and I are the last living sons of King Xerxes.
Impossible. That would make you a king.
I was. My name was Artaxerxes.
Hast du das schon mal erzählt eigentlich?
For a time of peace. But my brother wanted the throne and plotted my death. Now, I hide here. Exiled. Living the life of a simple beggar. I will tell you more. But first...
Yes, yes, a tale for a tale. I'll be back with stories to tell.
As soon as you've seen one location, please return.
I will. So. Wir stecken uns mal kurz hier oben. Und zwar aus dem Grund, weil wir dann speichern und wenn dann irgendwas ist, dann können wir da dann halt ganz normal wieder weitermachen. So, hier ist nämlich schon, das dachte ich mir nämlich, da kommt nämlich schon der nächste. Ne? So, was machen wir denn jetzt questmäßig? Das hier, wa? Genau. Das ist dann quasi der nächste Step, um dann hier reinzukommen. Wäre das. 38. Kann ich von hier aus erstmal die Inseln wieder machen, weil dann habe ich hier noch. Hier habe ich zumindest noch eine Quest. Wobei hier ein 40er drauf ist. So ein bisschen komisch eigentlich. Ja. Die sind ja alle hier niedriger, ne? Außer die. Was ist hier noch? Was hier beim Blut sehen? Leider beides. Die Arena war. Ja. Ah ja. Was war noch hier? Die hinten. Okay. Ja, ich glaube, das meiste spielt sich dann erstmal hier oben drauf ab. Aber das machen wir so. Wir gehen dann jetzt hier hin. Das ist das nächste Ziel. Und von da aus dann hier hin und dahin. Und dann gucken wir uns das hier noch an. Genau. Das hier habe ich ja. Gucken wir mal, das... Ja gut, das gucken wir dann. Gut. Ich danke euch fürs Zuschauen. Und wenn ihr Lust habt, sehen wir uns morgen wieder. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.